Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Coach Tiffany Parra, editor in chief of Phoenix Fitness Fanatics magazine, elevating your mind, body, and spirit. Excuse the noise out here. I am out in these streets today, so having a little bit of internet issues, but y'all already know when I say we're going to show up, we're going to show up. Today is our Mental Monday, and I have some of our amazing contributing writers with PFF in the house taking center stage with me on the Own It magazine and publishing platform. Let me go ahead and bring them on in. Hey, hey.
Hey, hello, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you? Man, this is going to be a good conversation today. But before we start, Teresa, we're going to start with you. Please introduce yourself. Tell everybody who you are and a little bit of what you do.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Teresa Palmer. I'm a holistic cardiology nurse practitioner, or advanced nurse as it's often called. And what I do is I practice not only traditional Western medicine, but I also bridge the gap with some Eastern philosophy, Eastern spiritual practices, yoga, meditation, some metaphysics in there also. And that gives my clients, my patients, the best of everything, the combination, bridging that gap, and then they get to choose what resonates with them, what works for them, what they like, what they may not like. And in doing so, I connect individuals to their heart, and I am known as the nurse who connects individuals to their heart. And in doing so, I connect them to their inner knowing, and I connect them to themselves. And our inner knowing and self-awareness is so important because that's how we get to make our best decisions. And that's how we become empowered. And when you're empowered, and you have that self-empowerment, that's when you're able to live your best life, have your best health, emotionally, physically, mentally. Just really go out there and do it and succeed in everything that you do.
Thanks, Teresa. All right, Jeffrey, please introduce yourself.
What up, Joe? Good morning. Best-selling author, well, 5-time published author, kind of a little bit. Musician, journalist, CEO, and host of 4 JLE brand shows, interview show, Middle Ground with JLE, debate show, Sports Line with JLE and Marte, social panel show, Ground Floor, and my latest new show, political show, the JLE Lounge radio show. Just trying to get your content out here, man. And my latest book, political thriller, The Order of the 12th Intellect, is available on ebook. Go get it.
Welcome, Jeffrey. And again, like I said backstage, happy birthday, everybody. Jeffrey's birthday.
Yes,
today.
Appreciate that.
So
way out here.
I'm gonna say happy birthday once again.
Appreciate that.
So, all right, everybody. So let's dig in. So, we just ended Halloween. We're getting into these holidays, the stress of the holidays, all that stuff. And, we go through a lot of emotion during the holiday. There's a lot of people right now are dealing with a lot of different shifts, and there's a lot of people losing people. There's a lot of grief. So as we move into this season, how do we blend gratitude and grief in a healthy way so we can really just thrive through the season? So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to start with you, Teresa.
Okay, thank you so much. This is a very important topic. And I think that the combination of gratitude and grief, at first it sounds like, wow, they're two different things. How could you be grateful when you're going through grief? But really, to go through grief, it's a process for everyone. And there is an element of gratitude in it, because what you become grateful for is the times that you spent with somebody, those memories that you have, and how you were able to have friendships, relationships. Those are the important things. And I think when we're going through grief, it's always important to remember what we are grateful for about that person. For me, it was, my dog. And when my dog had died, he was 15 and I knew he was going to die, but still, it was devastating. And what I really had to fall back on was the gratitude of the 15 years that I had with him, the things that we were able to do together, the joy that he brought into not only my life, but in the lives of people around him. He really was an inspiring dog. And just to sit with the memories. And yes, you have to go through the grief. It's not to say that you use gratitude in place of the grief. You don't. But it's that gratitude that helps pull you out of that dark place that grief could also put us in. But it's important to grieve. And I think sometimes we don't always realize that. And there is no timeline on grief. So grief could be whatever it is for you. And to sit with those emotions, to feel it, and to say, I am grieving. I'm not expected to feel great. I'm not expected maybe to be cheery, to be happy, that everything is wonderful. But at the same time, these are the things that I am grateful for while I am going through this grief. And there's always gratitude is one of the strongest emotions. Gratitude and joy are the two emotions that we really need in order to thrive, not just survive, but to thrive. So they do go together, to be able to grieve, to sit there, to say that you're unhappy, to say that you're sad, but also to be grateful for the things that that person or that situation, whatever you're grieving, to be grateful for the things that you were taught, that you experienced with that person, and the joy that came out of it. And that's what I have to say.
And I even think, as you were talking, I even was thinking about, grieving a job, right? Because there's people that are moving into this season that may not be able to celebrate the way that they have in the past and things like that. But I feel like I said, it's like that gratitude, being grateful for the things that you do have and being grateful for, having that roof, right? There's people out here, there's so many homeless out here, having that blanket, having, power in your house when people don't have power in their house, things like that. So just being able to find something to be grateful for and something, even if it's the family that is here with you. And when you are grieving, people, I know for me during the holidays, I get really sad because my dad's no longer here, but I lift my spirits because I'll play like holiday music that he used to play to wake us up in the morning on Christmas, and things like that. And it just makes me smile and it makes me remember all of the really amazing time that I did spend with him. So Jeffrey, we're going to go ahead and move on to you. So how do you feel like you can blend gratitude and grief in a healthy way during the
Man, the first step I think is someone far off worse than you. I think that's the first perspective. And then you move to gratitude because even through the midst of the storm, God still got you. And there's another side to it. I know it don't seem like it when you in it. Lord knows, laid off for a year. I understand. But there is another side to it. It will end. And when you deal with the losses, because today my squad brother and co-host Ground Floor going to his mom's funeral. Former classmate, sister passed yesterday. I was praying with her. You don't know the time that you have, but the memories that are stored can be that warm blanket that can cover you during these holidays so you can remember those times, because it's going to be tough, without question. But if you lean on those memories, that'll give you some, because I'm pretty sure y'all got some good ones. And make you laugh, or man, every time Mom made apple pie, so-and-so always go steal a piece and I get blamed. That might still make you laugh, just for example. you know. And I pray for everyone that God's cover you during this time, because you got to go through the grieving process. And if you're a man, pay attention. It's okay to cry. You're not a Terminator. I know females want you to act like that so you can get you a girl now, but you are a human being. Tell a Kid Rock she won't let you cry, because you got to get that out of the system or it'll come out the wrong way. So deal with it, go through the process, and there's a new normal on the other side of it that you will be able to live with.
Thank you, Jeffrey. So I know this is the top of the week, and we just started November. Man, I cannot believe this year went by like that. And it's just, wow, it's wild. So what's some words of wisdom? You know, we got to do the words of wisdom, words of encouragement that you can provide our audience, to just keep pushing through and showing up. So Teresa, please go ahead and we'll start with you. And also let them know how they can connect with you as well. Sorry.
Sure. My words of wisdom are that you really need to spend time with yourself to get to know yourself. Don't avoid yourself. And a lot of times especially during grief, we don't want to feel it. So we have a tendency with most emotions, unless they're happy emotions, to push it aside. And even grief with a job, if you lose a job, that's grief. You've lost something. And too often we just kind of push it under the rug and either, oh, it's fine. I just lost my job. I didn't like it anyway, or whatever. But I think we really need to acknowledge what we're grieving about and how that's affecting us. If you're grieving the loss of a person that you had a close relationship with, it may be difficult for you to face the holidays. So instead of trying to smile, instead of trying to convince everybody that that's not the case, acknowledge it. Perhaps it's even it's not going to something. Maybe you don't feel comfortable doing something. That's fine. Do whatever you need to do. Acknowledge your feelings. Spend time with yourself. And at the same time, be grateful for what you do have and know that you'll come out the other side of it. So that's what I have to say. My words of wisdom. I could be reached best way right now, since my website is being revised. That's a story in and of itself for another day. You could reach me through Instagram currently at well_being_gal. You could message me, or you could message me on Facebook at Teresa Palmer. Either one of those will work. And I am the author of a book called Heal Your Heart from Within. And I'm such a good marketing person, I constantly forget to mention my book, but it is available on balboapress.com, amazon.com are the two best places to get that book. So thank you.
Jeffrey.
Man, words of encouragement. Let's see, try to get some Yoda knowledge out of here. All right, here we go. It gets better. I know it seems dark, but bright days are ahead. It gets better. So keep working at whatever goals or dreams or purpose you have found. Keep working at it. And I know we in this new Jetson-like era where I want it right now. No, that's fake news. You got to put the work in. Like Scrooge McDuck, you say you got to earn it. You got to put the work in, grind, get a mentor, study, all that. If you fail, learn from that, keep moving, and you will get there. That I know you're a dinosaur, you 47's old school, but old school still works. I'm sorry. It ain't microwave. We ain't there yet. You can't press a button and be awesome. Maybe 2050, I don't know. But right now, you still got to put the work in, whatever you working on. Because someone's watching you. And they ain't going to tell you, but they sitting back like this, like, oh, he did that. I'm doing it that way, but I'm doing this. They straight watch you, and they may give you, hopefully they give you some shout out, like, I watched you to get to where I'm going. But whatever you're doing, don't think it's in vain, because there's always someone, even in your community, that you become a leader. I know, a dirty word. But you might become that leader, like, okay, this dude moving in this lane. You know, I've thought about doing so and so. You like, man, you ain't never in your life told me nothing about that. But don't be that way. Don't be Petty Davis. Be encouraged, because it works out in the end. And when you look back on your legacy that you're building, you will see it's vast by people taking nuggets from you, and that's a cool thing, because you're doing some cool stuff right now, whatever you're thinking about, or you actually are actively applying. And you can reach me at my Instagram at MiddleGroundGLE, Facebook Jeffrey Edwards. You're gonna see his pretty face on the road to Black Thor, babe. I'm gonna be ridiculous. I'm just telling you. And you can Google me. My man Shaq say Google me, and you'll see. Oh, this boy doing everything. So that's how you reach me.
Look, y'all, I'm telling you, keep an eye out on this guy right here. He just mentioned to us backstage he has lost 70 pounds, y'all.
Wow.
That right there.
More to go, babe. Black Thor.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
You.
And don't be talking about me when you see me being bourgeois, like Ric Flair walking around. Woo! Don't touch me. I'm pretty. I earned it.
Yes, you did.
I was a fat slob with the junk food, so now I'm going to be the pretty people. So I'm going to be insufferable. Just deal with it. I come back to earth. Just let me have some me time. I'll put the work in. You know.
Look, when you put the work in like that, you deserve to while out for a little bit. Okay, we'll let you while out for a little
bit. The blonde
bit.
wig, the red cape, the hammer, the tape, the tank top, baby oil, because I gotta have them guns showing, and just walk around like this. Do the motion camera like Fabio, the hair just flowing like he really lost man. Like, yeah, I'm pretty now. Leave me alone.
Look, so that leads me to my words of wisdom, words of encouragement. Everyone, really celebrate you. I mean, even the little things, celebrate, because you are awesome and amazing. Even if you think you're not, you are. And
Preach.
Jeffrey is right. There's others that are watching you. You're a leader and you don't even know it. So lead by example and just be amazing. Celebrate you. So have an amazing week, everyone. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Jeffrey, for joining us today. Look, y'all, look for these two in Phoenix Fitness Fanatics magazine. If you have not subscribed yet, you can definitely subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and put the ticker. You can subscribe at PhoenixFitnessFanatics2021.com. Get your subscription and just tune in. Tune in, because you're going to get some amazing knowledge and wisdom that is going to help you to transform your life physically, mentally, spiritually, and financially. We love you so much. Happy Mental Monday, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.
So long.